I'm sorry, ma'am. This is a private venue. You'll need to step back. I'm the groom's mother. I just wanted to see him for one moment and give him my blessing. A few guests lingering near the entrance exchanged glances and let out quiet, cutting laughs. One guest whispers, "Look at her. Her whole outfit probably costs less than the floral centerpieces." Another guest adds, "She says she's the groom's mother." Imagine. Polite but cruel laughter rippled through the marble foyer. Her name was Dorothy, 58 years old. For 3 decades, she worked the land on a small farm in rural Tennessee. Early mornings, broken seasons, calloused hands, all so her son could go to university and build a life she never had. And today, that son, Elliot, stood beneath golden chandeliers in a tailored designer suit, about to marry Isabel, the daughter of a prominent real estate family in Nashville. Dorothy held the small wrapped box a little tighter against her chest. "Please, just 1 minute. I'll hand this to him and go quietly. I won't make a scene." The security guard shifted impatiently. "Ma'am, this event is by invitation only. I'm going to have to ask you to move along." The quiet commotion near the entrance eventually reached the hall inside. Elliot excused himself from a group of guests and walked over and stopped cold when he saw her standing there. "Mom?" His voice dropped. "I told you beforehand. There are very important people here today. Business partners, Isabel's family. This really isn't appropriate." Dorothy looked up at him with a careful, steady smile, the kind only a mother can hold together when her heart is breaking. "I know today is a big day for you. I just wanted to wish you happiness. I embroidered a handkerchief with your initials, like I used to do before your school plays when you were small. If I've caused you any embarrassment, I'll go right now." She turned and took the first step away. Then Isabel's voice came from behind him, calm and clear. "Elliot," he turned. She was looking at him with an expression he hadn't seen before. Not anger, but something far more serious. "That's your mother, isn't it?" A pause settled over the foyer. Her voice didn't rise, but it sharpened. "If you can turn away the woman who gave you life at the door of your own wedding, how am I supposed to trust the promises you're about to make at that altar?" Isabel stepped forward. "If there is no seat for your mother in this hall, then there is no place for me at that ceremony." Elliot looked down at the little box in his hands, and something in him cracked open. He remembered the winters she worked double shifts at the textile factory to cover his tuition, the way she repaired his school shoes with tape and never mentioned it, the letters she wrote in careful handwriting that always ended, "I'm proud of you, no matter what." The sacrifices she made loudly with her body and silently with her words. Before he fully understood what he was doing, he was moving past the guests, past the doorway, down the steps, and he dropped to his knees in front of her on the pavement, in front of everyone. "Ma, I'm so sorry. I nearly threw away the most important person in my life for the sake of appearances." Dorothy's eyes filled slowly. Her worn hand came to rest on top of his head, the way it had when he was a boy. "My son, it is never too late to find your way back. God sees what's in a person's heart." Elliot rose, took her hand in both of his, and turned to face the crowd gathered in the entrance. "I almost made the worst mistake of my life." His voice was unsteady but clear. "Out of pride and vanity, I turned away the woman who sacrificed everything so I could be standing here today." He looked at her. "There is no version of me that exists without her." He walked her through the entrance himself, down the center aisle of the hall, and guided her gently into the seat in the very front row. The middle, where the view was best and the honor was plainest. Isabel came forward and took Dorothy's hand softly. "This seat was always meant for you. I'm glad you're here." In that moment, not a single person in that hall laughed. Not one whisper of mockery remained, because every person there understood that genuine dignity has never had anything to do with the dress you wear or the family you come from. It lives in gratitude, and it shows itself when no one is asking it to. If this moved you, share it with someone who never forgets where they came from.